Are they missing you or have they truly let go? That's what we're about to uncover. So, welcome, beautiful Cappies, to Beyond the Breakup Month 2. This reading is timeless, but if the separation is recent, unresolved, so if it's unresolved, it doesn't really matter if it was recent or not because it lingers, or something that your heart still returns to, you're in the right place. So please take what resonates and leave the rest. Now, as I shuffle the cards, I would strongly recommend for you to please take a moment to read the pin comment. And the reason I'm saying that is because it will help you understand how to use this reading and get the best out of it. Uh, you see, there is more than one way to read to approach, I should say, to approach this reading, and more than one way to see what comes out of it. So why not get everything that you can from the reading, okay? But now, I think I shuffled enough nearly. Let's begin. We are going to see which kind of attitude does your ex has towards you right now at the moment that you are watching this reading, okay? So we're going to take 3 cards, and we've got the Creator, Fighting, and Sorrow. Oh, okay. Now, I strongly feel that this person is quite is going through a bit of a seesaw at the moment, okay? And it really does not matter how long that the relationship has ended, or who ended the relationship, or who was the one which had the fault of the breakup of the relationship. You see, here we are looking at the attitude that they have, and most of this attitude, even though, you know, that when we say that word, it would imply a lot of ego. Yes, there could be ego, but also because we're talking about something that is not in existence at the moment, there is a lot of subconscious involved. Okay, so we are seeing a person that is trying to create 2 different things at the same time about the connection, about, you know, your ex relationship. So we have got this person that is trying really to create an inner environment where, through reminding themselves what bad things you done to them, or what didn't work into the relationship, or what was your fault, so they're fighting, they're bringing it back. Okay, they're trying to make themselves feel better, but no, here we've got the sorrow, the pain, the missing you, and all of that, so on and so forth. Then we've got the other ones instead, that they're trying to create in their mind a way that they can again fight for the relationship, you know, and, you know, trying to come back and trying to find a way of fighting within themselves for the relationship. This could be a relation, an ex, where they already tried to come back and you said no. Not for all of you, but for some of you. But this is the most important energy. This person has got a lot of sorrow. Okay, whatever they want to fight, that feeling and that understanding that they had a lot to do with the breakup of the relationship, it keeps surfacing here. The sorrow of, oh my god, why did I keep doing that? Or that, you know, my Capricorn told me that it was something that for them was a no-no. We could have worked around it. Or maybe somebody that kept pushing you into a corner and you said to them, look, please don't, you know, just don't invade my personal space, or don't try to always get your way, or don't try to manipulate the situation. And instead, this person kept going, and now the breakup and the sorrow about having those kind of attitude towards you, okay, and actions. But please remember that this is a general reading and it will not resonate with everybody. So, you know, take what resonates and leave the rest. But if instead you're interested in a private reading, the link is in the description box below. Okay. Now we're going into the main part of the reading. And we are reminding ourselves first what is the title, and it is, are they missing you? Now we are going to see with that sorrow what is all that about. Now, first question, are they genuine? Oh, I can never say that word, so sorry. Are they genuinely missing you right now? So I won't repeat it. Let's have a look. No, I just need to shuffle only once and then we'll pull them from the deck. Oh, ka-ching! Are they genuinely missing you? I don't think, even if you don't know the tarots, I don't think that this needs much explanation. This person is heartbroken. Not only heartbroken in a quiet way, there is their inner self that is screaming from the pain. Now, I'm not here to judge. There is no gloating or anything here. I am only the messenger. Whatever they done, it's, you would know, I don't. But I'm telling you that this person not only is missing you, but it's finding it very, very hard to deal with the separation. Okay, we will see more in details with the rest of the questions, but I think I don't need to say more about this. There is also a dryness and aridity. I don't know if you can say that in English. My eye is caught by that tree. It's like since the breakup, everything that is around them is not giving them any pleasure whatsoever. Okay, let's keep going. What specifically do they miss most about you? And here we've got the Nine of Wands. The fact that you always found the way of keep going even when things are not great. Even when they felt that you were finding it difficult to keep going, you kept standing up and showing up. So that is one part of you that they're really missing. Maybe they never took notice about it before when you were together, or maybe they even found it a bit annoying, because I sense that this person would have loved for you to be more, how can I say, losing your cool, but losing your cool in a way of, now I'm going too much, so what I'm going to say now, it's too strong, but it's on that line. The more emotional breakdown. You never had an emotional breakdown, a complete melt. Now, it's not that that's what they wanted, but maybe they wanted to see a bit more of the vulnerability. And instead, now, that fact that, yes, you could have told them that you were in difficulties and all of this and that, but you never completely melted in this way. And now they're missing this part of you, because they don't have it. They're completely overwhelmed by the fact that they miss you. When are thoughts of you the strongest for them? And here we have got the death. When there is the need for them to really start rebuilding, death and rebirth, to start rebuilding their life, and you are not there. You are not in their life anymore. So they need to rebuild completely different way of living, a completely different way of work. You see, when you are with somebody, whatever it's a long time or a short time, if you're very close to them, you will automatically think around them. That doesn't mean that somebody needs to lose their personality, because some people would be more attached and rely more on what the other person does, and another person would rely less. But it's the fact that our brain gets used very, very fast of having another person in our very close proximity on which, we connect to. And our soul, of course, and our heart does the same. So this is when the thoughts of you are the strongest for them, when there is that they need to do something and you're not there, and you had been there before. They're finding very hard to deal with the situation. Now, what triggers their longing or nostalgia? Here we go. This is you. You're appearing in your own reading. And the devil's card represents you, Capricorn. So the longing or nostalgia is triggered by the fact that you are not there. So it's not only when maybe somebody mentions you, all this or that. No, they really miss you 360 degrees. They miss you 24/7. They miss your energy. I don't know if I am explaining properly here, because these cards represent you. It's your energy, and it's also very enticing. The fact that it's like as if your thoughts, the thoughts of you, excuse me, the thought of you is not letting them go. You see the hand of this devil card, you know, and that person that is held by the puppeteer. Okay, I'm not saying that you're doing it on purpose or anything, but look at the same connection with this, with the red string and the person. Wow. So let's keep going. How do they cope with missing you? And here we got the Four of Cups. Did I tell you at the very start here that there is an aridity, there is a dryness, nothing makes them happy? It's like as if there is no sun in the sky anymore. There is no blossoming of anything anymore. They don't see anything, you know, that would make them smile or bring pleasure to them at all. And here, how do they cope with missing you? Nothing. They're gone very, for what the outside world is concerned, excuse me, for what pleasures is concerned, there is nothing. It's a complete and utter apathy. Apathy, it's without pathos, from Greek. So with no feelings for it, with no, never mind passion, absolutely not. It's like they would even stop breathing if it's not something that is done naturally. You know, that kind of I don't care, I don't care, I don't care, nothing. Now, what stops them from reaching out? Now, I would like to explain this before we pull the card for that. If you are still in touch with this person and you're still talking to this person, the reaching out would be explaining completely how devastated they're here, because this person is, wow, really, really in the gutters, okay? Instead, if there is no more connection, it means reaching out, okay? Now, what stops them from reaching out? Let's have a look. And here we've got the Empress card, because I strongly sense that you are not any more fertile ground to how can I say, to embrace them, because the Empress is the fertile ground. The other thing could be that your ex knows that you, Capricorn, are married or are living with somebody else. Okay? Could be either or. Let's have a look at the last question. What does this longing mean for the connection overall? And here we've got the Knight of Wands. That before or after, this person is going to come charging in again. I don't know for how long they are going to manage to not come towards you. And it could be in one way or the other. It could be with a fighting spirit. Now, fighting spirit here could be, oh, can we try again? I found this solution, or something of the sort. Or coming on to you and maybe trying to ignite a fight or ignite a conversation that could be quite abrasive, just to get a reaction out of you, just for you to acknowledge them again. Okay? So, Cappies, this is your reading, and I'm going to leave the reading here for you. Now, if you would like sharing what you felt through the reading, if it does resonate with you, and maybe a bit as well about this particular ex and the relationship that you had with them, please leave a comment. You're more than welcome. Now, I'm strongly giving you an advice here to take a little time to sit with what came through and allow it to unfold in its own way, because it's quite a heavy reading. Now, if you feel drawn to explore more, you can find other episodes from this series, and the link will be in the description box below, and as well as other series on the channel, and those one you will find them on my page. On YouTube, of course. And remember that they're all timeless, so you can go and have a look at them for whenever you're ready. Now, again, if this reading spoke to you and you would like to stay connected, you're very welcome to like, share, and subscribe, and that would actually help this work continue. So, Cappies, thank you so very much for being here with me, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.